Hey everyone, it's Christina from American Rooted Flower Farm. So right now I am taking some flowers, some ranunculus that I just harvested this morning. I'm taking these to the florist in town. Last week I didn't post a video on it, and I should have. But all the flowers that I harvested last week, last Monday, I took to a florist in town who I've worked with, and she bought every single one of them. So here I am again, and we'll see if she buys all of these ones. And then I'll update you guys after I get home and make this sale. And I'll let you know how I do it and what goes on. And just for people that are nervous about selling to florists or are curious about selling to florists. So I like to put that information out there for you guys. And I'll get back to you. So I'm back at home. I sold all those flowers. All of those flowers she bought from me. Just like last week, she bought them all. She was super busy. I've been going in there on Mondays. Today's Tuesday. Normally I've been going in there on Mondays, and I go in there before noon. Today I went in there, it was about 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock, and she was a little busy. So I'm going to make sure I go in there earlier every time, in the future, because I don't want to give her stress. She was pretty busy. She was alone today. It was just by chance she was alone. She didn't have any of her helpers there with her today. But I don't want to add that extra stress onto her. I want to make it a nice business deal. And adding that extra stress is not helpful and not encouraging for her. So at first she went through all the flowers that I had, and she pulled out all the white ranunculus because they're gorgeous. They are just beautiful. And I feel like white is so underappreciated. But she said that it's sympathy season right now, and that it's actually coming later this year than it normally does. So I don't know, maybe it's sympathy season is normally, I don't know, maybe February or March. I don't know. But at first she took all my white ones, and then I had a lot of the apricot ones. I forgot, she told me some funny term, like it's all about apricota. I don't remember what it was she said. But she said something when she was grabbing the apricot colored ranunculus. So she bought all of them. However, she didn't pick out, she left all of the chocolate ranunculus. She left those ones out. And then I just ended up giving those to her just because there was only like 5 of them. And so what was I going to do? Just sit them in my fridge and wait for the weekend and sell them at the roadside stand. So I just gave those to her. And I did also, so last week I had also told her about kiwi blue, the Corinth, I think it's pronounced. I had asked her if she ever used that before, and she had said no. She looked it up. She's like, oh, it's so pretty. Like, I would love to try it if you bring it in. And so I brought her a couple stems of those. I'm having a hard time with that. I cannot figure out how to keep it hydrated. Some stems are super finicky, and some will go limp and some will not. And so, if anybody knows about the kiwi blue or the Corinth, put it down in the comments. I would love to know more about it, and so that I could utilize it more, because I have quite a bit out there that have overwintered from last year. So please, let me know if you know anything about it. Let me know what you do to keep it hydrated and to keep it looking nice and not going so limp. So let's see. So I'll plug in the invoice that I use. Like I said before, I just pulled it off of Canva. I pulled it off of Canva. I created it on Canva, and I just used a template that they had, and then added my information. So I add in without looking at it, I'm just gonna spout out some stuff. What the item is, and then the quantity, price per unit, and total price. And so when I fill it out for her, I just put in ranunculus, and then I put in the amount that she gets, the total amount. So today, the whole bucket, I sold it for $50. I didn't count per stem. Let's go back. Let's rewind. Okay, so when she pulls them out, she puts them in her own bucket, and then she says, "What do you want for these?" And then I'm like, what do I want for these? And then I nervously kind of like look at the stems, kind of count them, and just get an average of what I have, what she's pulled out and has picked for herself that she wants to buy. And ranunculus go for anywhere from $1 to $2 a stem. And so I know I didn't have 50 stems in there. I know it was over 25 stems, but I know it wasn't 50. So I said 50, and she says, okay. I've never named a price, and she was like, no. So that's how I sold them. You definitely, when you go into a florist, you want to know what you're selling, what your sell price is per stem, so that you don't undersell yourself. You have to account in, the time that you've put into growing those, the space that they take in your garden or in your growing space. So what determines a price on a per stem is how long it takes to grow it, how much space it takes, how many stems it puts out per plant is how you want to determine your price. And how much time you put into it. If something takes a lot of fertilizing or a lot of like weeding through, a lot of like cleaning of the stem, that raises a price on things. And then you also want to look at, it's the Boston Port, Boston Market, Boston something. I'll plug it in down below. And it's a useful website. It's updated weekly, I believe. And it tells you what the prices are for wholesale, what the average price is. And on there, it usually says like, it doesn't say per stem. It says what a bunch is. So it'll say like 10 stems per bunch. And then it says the stem length and the price for the stem length per bunch. But with that, it also does not specify the type of ranunculus, because my corms, I spent anywhere from $1 to $3 per corm. The butterfly ranunculus were $3 per corm, and that was wholesale price through the Facebook page that I was a part of. Hi, Ona. Babies are getting tired. He's taking some time out of his work day too, so I can finish making this video. So I gotta make this quick. So like I said, yeah, so it doesn't specify the type of ranunculus, because some ranunculus are more expensive than other ranunculus, so you have to take that into account when you're making your prices. Some ranunculus put out more stems than other ranunculus, and so that is accounted for in your prices. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. I think that was a lot of information, a lot of good information, and I'll probably put out some more later on. So like and subscribe so that you can follow along through our journey with starting a U-pick, and also how I sell what I grow in Zone 9B in my backyard. And so take care, my flower friends. My hands will stay clean for this part of the day. I gotta put babies to sleep. It's nap time, as you can hear. All right, take care.